October at...
Yeah. Just a Sunday is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, it's the carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh. Look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. Ooh. If you was wagging, you could.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's gone 3 for 8.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Let's see. You up.
The 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Yes!
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
God, this guy's strike zone is terrifying.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Still struck him.
Here's Michael Brantley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
And it bounces right back to home plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up.
Damn.
Correa has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Digging in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Comes at him with a slider there, and he gets the strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Okay.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Okay.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
I'd have done it.
Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, G-Man Choi.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, G-Man Choi. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Okay.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Holy crap. Okay.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Holy crap. I was completely expecting that ball.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Completely expecting
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Damn. That was amazing.
Grounded weakly toward third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Okay. And you can't even be able to steal a
And a step off.
Okay. First ball to the bottom right outside the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
So digging in now, number 44. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Correa, sometimes called Show Rea. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Wendell takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays are in front, 2-0.
What happened to Show?
Striding into the box, number 35. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Verlander's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
All right. Could be a change.
Called strike 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe.
Number 8.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Forcing fastball. Top left.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hit to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Catcher called 2-4. So I'm guessing it's going to be
Now the 0-1. Here's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And 1 count, and the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And another foul ball. Low, base runner at first with 1 out.
I would say a 12-6.
You can do it.
And it's fouled away.
It's another 12-6.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fouled away.
Okay. Right location, wrong pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Right.
And 1, here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Ooh, yeah.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Two men on, 2 out, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Oh.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and he's safe.
Kilo as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I'm willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And that's in there for strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Marisnick is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We've played two. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 11. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ooh. One and 2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Batting it. I'm talking about the catcher, number 28.
Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Number 35 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
We're seeing to the
Lifted in the air to center. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 35. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Lowe. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. There's George Springer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Okay. Home for the 40 seed to the top.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
To third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rays are challenging the previous
All
play.
right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Safe at first base.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
That was kind of cool.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready on 0-2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
That's popped up. And no one will track it down.
Ooh.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Huh. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's see if I can't. Ooh, here we go. That's fielding. Throwing interface. Huh. Okay, let's see how this one works. That kind of sucks.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Get him off.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Oh,
A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Watch him just.
At the plate, Willie Adames. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. He pulls this one into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time. That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Okay.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Okay.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Fouled away.
Okay. Wait, pitch, wrong location.
Adames at second, Meadows at first, 2 out in the inning. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Oh. Who does that?
We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter. Number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
No.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
No, I didn't.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Gurriel is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Adames over to his right. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ji-Man Choi.
Oh,
he's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay.
Hang on. Okay, right pitch, wrong location.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Josh James enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Number 35 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he takes strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Darno, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. James is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 8.
So striding forward now, Brandon Lowe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second.
Oh, man.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays 4 and the Astros nothing. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos, and he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ooh, the energy is going.
Diego Castillo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Rays, number 63, Diego Castillo.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Damn.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off.
Okay. I see you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Willie Adames. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Willie Adames.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The center fielder, Kiermaier.
So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Oh, and he can't hang on.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Joey Wendell.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He went down on strikes last time up.
Nope.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Guessing.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Kiermaier leads off first with 1 away. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Damn.
The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
probably aim up for something.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Gets the right pitch, but the wrong location.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Ready with the 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Altuve has it. Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 4-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
I hate this guy's strike zone so much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Sorry, buddy, I was not legitimately turned in for you.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter,
Ji-Man Choi will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Choi, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
now batting, number 35.
Number 35 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Probably won't be able to.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. 2 out with the man at first.
Okay. Right pitch, wrong location. Probably swing. We're probably going for the right corner.
Here it comes, 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate, number 44. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That was 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. Andrew Kittredge is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. A payoff pitch one more time, and he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So with one gone in the 8th, we get a look at our line score, and I promise not to jinx anything, so I'll just invite our viewers to check out the hit column for the visiting team, as that promises to be the story for the 8th and 9th innings. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits to this point.
I was going to say,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses 1-1. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Correa on second. Gurriel is over at first with 1 away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. A 1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
One kid behind him.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lowe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And ShowTrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see. Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Marisnik on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Low blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with ShowTrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he hits it hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Wendell, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning.
Damn it!
Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, George Springer, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham has a read on it. He's got it one away. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High and deep to right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Alex Bregman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Damn.
It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, and the Astros are back in business. It's now a 4-2 game. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Number 44.
Into the box, number 44, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens?
Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score today. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
That last inning.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.